What if I told you most retirees don't run out of money because of a market crash? They run out of money because of 5 simple retirement decisions they didn't even realize they were making wrong. And the worst part? Some of these mistakes can cost you $100,000 or more over retirement. So today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 biggest retirement planning decisions most Americans get wrong and exactly how to fix them. But first, if you're near retirement or already retired and you want clear, simple strategies to create reliable income without living in fear of running out, hit the subscribe button right now. We release retirement plan videos every week designed to help you retire with clarity, confidence, and control. All right, let's jump in. Decision number 1, retiring without an income plan. Most people think retirement planning is about one number. How much do I need to retire? But that's the wrong question. The real question is, how do I turn what I've saved into income I can actually live on? Because retirement isn't a lump sum event. It's a paycheck replacement event. Here's what happens to a lot of retirees. They save for 30 or 40 years, they finally retire, and then they realize, I have no idea how to pay myself. They start guessing, they pull from the wrong accounts, they overspend early, or they underspend out of fear. And that's not retirement, that's stress with golf clubs. A retirement income plan answers questions like, how much income can I safely generate each month? Where should it come from? How do I reduce taxes? How do I protect the principal? How do I avoid sequence of return risk? Without that plan, you're basically driving across country without a map. Here's the fix. Don't retire with a portfolio, retire with an income strategy. Decision number 2, claiming Social Security at the wrong time. This one is massive because Social Security is one of the most important retirement decisions you will ever make. And most people treat it like flipping a coin. They claim early because, well, I want to get it before it runs out, or my neighbor claimed at 62, so I guess I should too. But timing matters. Claiming at 62 versus 67 versus 70 can mean a difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Now let me simplify it. If you claim early, that equals a smaller check forever. If you wait longer, it equals bigger guaranteed income forever. And remember, that check is inflation adjusted. It's one of the only true pensions left in America. So the question becomes, do you need it now? Or can you delay it and buy yourself a larger guaranteed paycheck later? Now, one thing to note here is it doesn't make sense for you to drain your entire portfolio just to get a larger check later. So the fix, Social Security should be coordinated with your taxes, spousal benefits, other income sources, and longevity planning, not guessed. Decision number 3, taking money from the wrong accounts first. This is one of the sneakiest retirement mistakes. Most retirees assume I'll just pull money from my IRA first, but that can be a tax disaster because not all retirement dollars are equal. You may have tax deferral accounts like your IRAs and 401ks, your tax-free accounts like a Roth, and your taxable brokerage accounts. If you withdraw in the wrong order, you can trigger higher Medicare premiums, such as IRMA, which we've talked about in many other videos, Social Security taxation, bigger required minimum distributions later, and unnecessary tax brackets. This is why retirement isn't just about investments, it's about tax-smart income sequencing. The fix is to have a withdrawal strategy that considers your tax bracket, future RMDs, Roth conversion windows, Medicare thresholds, because retirement is a tax game as much as it is a market game. Decision 4, believing the 4% rule is a retirement plan. Let's talk about the famous 4% rule. It says, withdraw 4% of your portfolio each year and you'll probably be fine. But here's the issue. Retirement is not a math equation, and we've talked about the 4% rule in other videos. It's real life. Markets don't deliver returns in neat averages. Inflation isn't predictable. Spending isn't consistent. And a bad first few years in retirement can destroy the whole plan. That's called sequence of return risk. Imagine retiring in 2000 or 2008 or 2022. Your portfolio drops early, but you're still withdrawing money. That's how retirees run into trouble. The fix, Instead of relying solely on market withdrawals, build income sources that are more reliable, such as dividends, interest-based strategies, pension-like income streams, tax-efficient planning. The goal isn't just withdrawals, it's sustainable income. Now, the reason why this can be a little bit different than what you did during your accumulation years is you were looking for growth during the accumulation years. Now, when time comes to retire, now you need to take withdrawals. So you need something that's going to be a little bit more reliable. Decision 5, ignoring healthcare and long-term care costs. Now, this one blindsides people. The average couple retiring today may spend hundreds of thousands on healthcare over retirement. And Medicare does not cover everything. You have Medicare Part B premiums, you have supplemental plans, prescription costs, dental, vision, and hearing, and long-term care risks. And long-term care is the big one because one assisted living event can wipe out years of earnings and savings. Most people don't plan for it. They just hope it won't happen. But hope, if you've heard this from me before, hope is not a strategy. The fix, plan proactively. Understand Medicare, budget healthcare realistically, consider long-term care options, protect your spouse financially, and retirement isn't just about living long, it's about living well. All right, so let me ask you, which of these 5 mistakes worry you the most? No income plan, Social Security timing, wrong withdrawal strategy, blind faith in the 4% rule, or healthcare surprises? Make sure to drop a comment below. I read every single one. If you take nothing else from today's video, remember this. Retirement isn't about hitting a magic number. It's about building a system that produces reliable income, protects your lifestyle, and reduces the risks that can derail your future. And if you want help doing that, make sure you subscribe to the channel because every week we break down retirement strategies in plain English so you can retire with clarity, confidence, and control. And if you want a deeper retirement income checklist, I'll include a free guide on our website. You can go to the description below and get that if you'd like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.